to this wonderful promotion day. This is so exciting. It's probably so exciting that we actually have real people this year to do in front of. So thank you for being here. I know we had a limit, but at least we're able to be here together. So thank you for being here. As you know, it has been a wonderful year. Transitional kindergarten, there is nothing like it. To me, it's an extra gifted childhood that you've given your children this year. So sit back and enjoy, and you're going to totally enjoy being here. Thank you. I'm Mary Ann Keitel, if you don't know.
We'd like to share some of what we learned with you this morning. We made new friends here at TK Family. words and their color words. The, a, my, that, and I, is, said, we, are, you, can, have, to, me, go, do, for, she, has, of, he. But remember all of our friends and keep them in our heart.
Now Mrs. Kitty and Mrs. Ernest will say a few words.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Did they do a great job so far? All right. Well, we have some special awards that we are going to hand out, just kind of coinciding with like the kids' personalities, and we've learned to like grow in love this year, and just something that reminds us of them. So, the first one I'm going to hand out is the Whopper Award. So this is for the child who always has a great story to tell. I would have talk time and they would tell us about Stan the cat. Stan the cat became a favorite in our class and we loved hearing what Stan the cat would do the next day. So, the Whopper Award for being such a fabulous storyteller goes to Bodie Lane. This next award goes to someone that knows all of her sight words. And although she's had some sicknesses and illnesses and has been out a little more than others, she is one of the smartest, loving, kind kids I know. And I'm so glad she's going to St. Charles next year so I can see her. This is the Almond Joy Award for bringing joy and happiness to the classroom every day on Maya's list. All right, so this next award goes to the child who has a whole lot of energy. Now, that's a few, but no, not Brooks. This particular child could tell you anything about any animal that he has. So one day he was drawing, this animal in class, and we were like, what is that? He tells us his name, and we go, that's not a real.
It's a pusa.
Yeah, but that's not a real animal. I said, look it up. So she looked it up, and sure enough, it was. I've never heard of it ever, but he knows. He knows a lot of interesting, good stuff. Liam Newell for sharing your popping good energy when we need it. Come on, Liam. This next award goes to somebody that, although he may be the last one into the classroom, but he is always the one to keep the peace, to bring us all together, that we are a TK family, and being a class peacemaker, the Dove Award goes to Carl Peterson. All right, this guy, at the beginning of the year, we do, star students, and we ask the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, this one right away said, I want to be a boss. So he was nicknamed Boss all year long, because that's a great aspiration, be the boss, why not, right? But he also was very helpful in class, and whatever you would want and ask him to do, he was jumped up and always willing to help. So he gets the Spree Award for your willingness to go on a helping spree at any time. Nixon Bellina. Okay, so this next award goes to one of our girls who is very loving, and even today if I'm on the carpet and Mrs. Kennedy's reading, she's on my lap, she's holding my hands, she's always hugging you, and we just love her so much for her lovingness, for being as lovable and sweet as a gummy bear, Avery Fairbanks. So this next student, at the beginning of the year, the kids come into the classroom, and this one raised his hand for everything you could possibly say. We were on the playground. He's over on the swing swinging. He's like, Mrs. Kennedy! He raised his hand. I'm like, well, this kid's a student. This is what we like. Yeah. So this student gets the Reese's Pieces Award because he knows just how to put. He would be great at puzzle pieces and putting everything together. Vincent Procopio. This next award goes to, speaking of puzzles, very good at puzzles, very creative with drawing, and he takes his time, he makes amazing details, yes, a lot of good details. So for creating colorful and creative masterpieces of art, the Skill Award goes to Owen Savage. So we have a lot of sweet girls in this class. They're all cute and lovable. And this next girl is very sweet, very lovable, all very kind. She started off the year real quiet, but she's come into her own No, she's coming to her own. She's a strong girl right now. For being as sweet and lovable as a teddy bear, Tatum Todd. So speaking of girls, this next girl laughs at everything. She is very happy and smiley and will even do the every once in a while when you really get her going. So, for sharing your love of laughter with our class, Scarlett, Eddie, here's some laughing happy. She laughs at all my jokes too, so I like that. Well, sometimes the kids boo at my jokes. So. All right, so the next award is the Three Musketeer Award, and that goes for being a great teammate, a great friend. He's always also trying to help negotiate situations in class and solve a problem. The Three Musketeer Award goes to Brooks or Jack. This next award for having a jolly, positive attitude. He comes in every morning, always has some sort of a story about going somewhere with his dad. I've learned so much about trucks and sites and going places and auctioning stuff off and stuff. So this next one is for Tommy Peranzino for a jolly, positive attitude. So this last award is the Mounds Award for accomplishing mounds and mounds of learning this year. So he came into our class in the beginning of the year. He was soaking up everything we gave him. He wanted more work. He wanted to learn. It was awesome to see. Then about 3/4 away, he's like, okay, I'm done. So now it's time to have fun. So the Mounds Award for accomplishing mounds of learning this year is Colin Coverley. Okay, so now we're going to have Mrs. Kreitel come up on the stage, and we are going to hand out their certificates to say, yes, you can go to kindergarten. And before we do that, we want to thank these two lovely ladies up here for this wonderful meal. As you know, Christine Kennedy and Chris Oates were with your children every day, all year. And what they have shown us today is truly a year of happiness. It is obvious that they love each other and they know each other because they were guessing the names even before they gave them out. And they really did become a family. So thank you for sharing your children with us so we could be a family at Ursuline. Know that you are always welcome back at Ursuline Preschool. Our doors are always open. When you're in the neighborhood, please stop in because Chris and Christine and myself would love to see all of you. So onward we go with the diploma. All right, so our first students receiving their diploma today is Tatum Todd. The next is Nixon Bellino. Colin Coverley. Scarlett Eddy. Brooks Javik. Avery Fairbanks. Tommy Paranzino. Carl Peterson. He always takes the long way. Vincent Procopio. Owen Savage. And Amaya Slipsky.
It's time for the grand finale.